Stand by Group 1. We have fires across Decks J through R. Deck M is venting to space. No word from engineering. Have we been hit? Stand by Group 1.
Negative on weapon strike. Negative. Ship's telemetry indicates internal explosion centered in engineering.
Adding ships to Group 1. Confirm that. Hyperdrive offline. What happened? Engineering module destroyed. Support module breaking up. Rerouting stabilizer control. Backup systems coming back online.
Worker ready.
Stand by Group 1.
Running analyses of blast effect now. Some sort of massive EM pulse blew plasma lines connecting to drive unit. We brought a saboteur aboard.
Stand by Group 1. Alert! Alert! We've got tracks inbound. Multiple.
They're enemy signatures. This is a trap. Ambush fleet closing in. We only have access to our capital ships. All smaller vessels are trapped in the hangar deck, and our construction facilities are offline. We must buy the repair crew's time. Blunt that attack at any cost.
Stand by Group 1. Escorts assigned.
Worker here.
Roger, command. Carrier here. Carrier status full.
Engineering module is now online.
Worker ready. Harvesting.
Adding ships to Group 4.
Understood. Harvesting.
Construction underway.
Carrier I. Roger, command.
Receiving. Processor here.
Escorts assigned.
Yeah?
Stand by Group 4.
Hauling rock.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Report of hostiles by Group 4. Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1.
Drones locked on.
Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by
Need
Group 1.
repairs, command.
Command ship is under attack.
Worker ready.
Stand by Group 4.
Ready.
Carrier I.
Stand by
Worker
Group
here.
4. Adding ships to Group 4.
Harvesting.
Stand by Group 1.
Need repairs, command.
Beginning construction. Report of hostiles
Worker
by
ready.
Group 1.
Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
Stand by Group 4.
Roger, command.
Construction underway.
Target locked in.
Swarmer is locked on.
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1.
Ready. Roger, command. Roger, command. Ready. Roger, command. Going into docking pattern.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Capital ship has cleared. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 4. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Understood. I've been looking for a fight. Moving to attack. Receiving.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 4.
Drones locked on.
Roger. Command, returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Swarmer is locked on. Multi-beam frigate. Construction completed.
Capital ship is clear. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Going to high alert. Now. Drones locked on. Swarmers on deck.
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 4.
Ready,
Command
gun.
ship is under attack.
Swarmer is locked on.
Stand by Group 4.
Drones locked on.
Stand by Group 1. Bridge. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Forward guns up.
Stand by Group 4.
Locked on.
Command ship is under attack. Capital ship away. Stand by Group 1.
Hive frigate.
Command.
Construction completed.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1.
Worker is reporting
Watch,
damage.
work on
Adding ships to Group
targeting
1.
beams
Worker
now.
destroyed.
Systems red.
Report of hostiles
Get
by
back
Group
in.
1.
Leave this to the pros.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. Can you
Stand
speak
by
up?
Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 4.
Salvaging.
Worker destroyed.
Repairs underway. Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
Swarmer is locked on.
Need repairs, Command.
Beginning construction. Bridge. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Guns. Drones
Stand by
locked
Group
on.
4. Command ship is under attack. Capital ship away. Adding ships to Group 1.
Going to active tracking. Turrets online.
Support module destroyed.
Stand by Group 1.
Swarmer is locked on. Drones
Command ship
locked
is
on.
under attack.
Swarmers on course. Swarmers on the way.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 4.
Swarmer is locked on.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Drones locked on.
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1.
Drones en route to target.
Stand by Group 4. Adding ships to Group 4.
Salvaging.
Command ship is under attack.
Locked on. Target acquired.
Hive frigate online.
Stand by Group 4.
Multi-beam frigate online.
This is command.
Yeah? Salvaging.
Swarmer
Adding
is
ships to
locked
Group
on.
4.
Drones locked on. Drones approaching target.
Stand by Group 4.
Swarmer is locked on.
Command ship is under attack.
Roger, Command. Going into docking pattern.
Stand by Group 4. Construction underway. Stand by Group 4.
They're pulling against
Enemy
us.
vessel now under fleet control. Stand by Group 1. Launch bays have regained power. Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Stand by Group 4.
Carrier here.
Stand by Group 4.
Drones locked on. Swarmer is locked on. Drones locked on.
Yeah, Command. Underway.
Swarmer is locked on.
Report of hostiles by
Drones
Group 1.
locked on.
Drive's on full.
Processor here.
Swarmers locked on. Drones locked on.
Escorts assigned.
Worker here.
Stand by
All
Group
rock.
1.
Fire, fire, fire.
Swarmers locked on. Drones locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
Ready guns.
Swarmers locked on. Drones locked
Stand
on.
by Group 1.
Swarmers locked on.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Turrets online.
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1. Command ship is under attack.
Locked on.
Drones are reached target.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Targeting beams now.
Stand by Group 4.
Hauling rock.
Stand by Group 1.
Swarmers locked on.
Ready guns.
Drones locked on.
Stand by Group
Swarmers
4.
locked on.
Build more support modules. Command ship is under attack. Stand by Group 4.
Understood.
Stand by Group 1.
Harvesting.
Drones locked on. Swarmers locked on. Swarmers locked on.
Ready to go. Stand by Group 1.
Drones locked on.
Command ship is under attack.
Fire.
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Swarmers locked on.
Targeting beams now.
Drones locked on. Swarmers locked on.
Attention, Kunlan. This is the Falcorum, and we brought friends.
Command ship is under attack. You have the God's own timing, Falcorum. Could you give us a hand here? Stand by Group 1.
On our way at maximum
Hostiles by
burn.
Group 1.
Would have been here sooner, but our hard mind barely received the distress call.
Falcorum is transferring command of her support fleet over to us. Build more support modules.
Drones
Assist
locked
the
on.
Falcorum with whatever we have, but protect our most damaged ships.
Stand by Group 1.
Turrets online.
Swarmers locked on. Drones locked on.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Watch us go to work on
Report of
them.
hostiles
Ready
by Group
guns.
1. Stand by Group 1.
Swarmers locked on.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Drones locked on.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Going to active tracking.
Construction facilities online.
Targeting beams now.
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Turrets online.
Bridge.
Swarmers locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
Drones locked on. Swarmers locked on. Drones
Report of
locked on.
hostiles by Group 1.
Swarmers locked on. Drones locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
Swarmers locked on.
Fire, fire, fire.
Stand by Group 1.
Turrets online.
Stand by Group 1.
Targeting beams now. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Stand by Group 1.
Drones, locked on.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Swarmers, locked on.
Ready guns.
Stand by Group 1.
Drones, locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
We've located enemy carriers at this location. If we take them out, they won't be able to reinforce their ships.
Turrets online.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Swarmers, locked on. Drones, locked on.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Command ship has successfully relocated. Stand by Group 1.
Ready guns.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Command ship is under attack.
Swarmers, locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
Targeting beams now.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Stand by Group 4. Stand by Group 1.
Targeting beams now.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Drones, locked on. Swarmers, locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
Ready guns. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Locked on. Locked on.
Hostiles by Group 1.
Swarmers, locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
Turrets online.
Drones locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
Ready guns.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Swarmers locked on.
Targeting beams now.
Stand by Group 1.
Drones locked on.
Turrets online.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Stand by Group 1.
Watch us go to work on them.
Swarmers locked on. Drones
Stand by Group
locked
1.
on. Drones approaching target.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Ready guns.
Stand by Group 1.
Swarmers locked on.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Drones locked on. Swarmers locked on.
Stand by Group 1.
Enemy fleet has been defeated.
Stand by Group 1. Thanks for the help, Falcor.
We need an
That
overhaul
trap would have
anyway.
butchered us without you.
Hyperspace module repaired. Prepare to engage. The Imperial Taidani must still think they can twist the beast to their own ends. We must reach the Nagarok before the Imperials can do anything catastrophic.
All ships return for docking and prepare for hyperspace.
The situation in this quadrant of the galaxy is grim. The beast infection is spreading practically unchecked through the reaches of the old Taidani Empire. The Republican fleet is barely holding the line, and our brothers and sisters from the other Kith are spread thin. For every fleet that defeats a beast incursion, another is never heard from again, and adds to the threat. The Kith Council is aware of all that you have done out here to halt this infection. Falcorum and the ships with us are all that could be spared from the fighting to aid you. They are under your command. The Republican Taidani are promising some sort of super weapon to aid in the battle, but until then, we desperately need to find a way to stop this plague.